Alright, here we go. There's Alhaitham and Kaveh, our favorite couple. Alright guys, so today we're gonna do Cyno's Story Quest Part 2. Cyno is a character that kind of grew on me over time, honestly. Mainly because of his like deadpan humor during the events, and also because of his voice actor, Alejandro Saab is like, he's really funny if you've ever watched him like on a stream or something or on YouTube. He's really funny. Okay, so Oathkeeper, Lupus Aureus chapter, Act 2. Let's get the quest. Get it. Alright, so mysterious letter. You and Paimon return to Sumeru to visit some local friends. Shoot. Oh man, we missed the part with Paimon talking. Oh well. Should have just walked around first.
Wow, the academia sure is busy during the day. But where should we go looking for people that we know?
I don't know, Paimon. Where should we look? Oh, there he is.
Traveler, Paimon.
Cyno! It's been so long since we last saw you!
Really feels like it's been forever. You look like you've been keeping well.
As do you. You don't seem weary at all from your travels. If anything, you seem stronger. So, what brings you back here?
Oh, nothing in particular. Paimon just saw a really big mushroom out on the road the other day and said we missed all our friends in Sumeru.
Paimon wants to be on shrooms right now. Lord.
Funnily enough, we were reminiscing about you recently too. It was at a group dinner. I look forward to hearing about your travels. Something tells me we must have a lot to catch up on.
Let's catch up.
Really? You were thinking of us too? What a coincidence!
Indeed. Or as I call it, the
oh Lord
factor.
Don't get Paimon hungry. Oh man. We're just smiling. Like, biryani. I remind you of biryani.
You really want me to say the rest?
Oh man.
Okay. It's always rice to meet stew again.
Oh my god.
Oh, darny
Lord. I win the bet, Paimon. Time to pay up.
You like that one, huh? You must if you remember it after all this time. Admit the truth. You have long been in awe of my razor-sharp wit.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, here's your 500 more.
Hey, don't take it out of our Mora stash. Thanks, Cyno. Feels good to hit the jackpot. Thanks, Paimon. Feels good to hit the jackpot. Let's thank Cyno. He's the star of this quest.
It's only 500 Mora.
Yeah, that's nothing. Can't even upgrade weapons with that.
Mora is still a lot of snacks to Paimon.
Can't even buy eggs with that. Well, maybe you can buy one.
I'll treat you to some desserts later. Anyway, I'm actually investigating a case right now. My mind is focused on work, which is why I didn't complete the joke at first.
I don't work.
Case? What happened?
Nothing major. But after finding out who was involved, I decided, on reflection, to handle this one myself.
Need any help? We only came here to hang out, so we've got the time. You may as well take us with you, and then when you're done, we can,
Such enthusiasm.
Oh my gosh.
Are you worried I'll forget about treating you to some sweets if you're not around to remind me?
What? No!
Super obvious,
Wasn't really
Paimon.
that obvious.
Oh my gosh.
Obvious enough. Still, it's a fine idea. You are the heroes of Sumeru. It makes perfect sense to work together.
Yep.
All right, follow me.
Alright, we're jumping right into this. Alright, we could eat later. We could pig out later. Let's go help him with this case first. Oathkeeper. Act 2. Alright. I forgot what his Act 1 was even now. It's been a long time since I've done it. Alright, so let's follow him into the academia. Follow Cyno. Ooh, it's been a while since I've been in here. I haven't had much reason to come back, honestly.
Do you see him? The old man flailing around?
Oh, is he the one you wanted to talk to about the case?
He doesn't look like he's flailing, he's just having a conversation.
Correct. His name is Cyrus, a former Spontamod sage. He taught both me and Lisa.
Looks like he needs a haircut.
Cyno's teacher is in trouble?
It's ridiculous.
Oh.
I'm just an old man who enjoys a spot of gardening, shopping, and wine. What sort of person targets an old retiree?
Professor, I've brought some friends.
I like his voice. He has like a crooner voice, you know? Like an old crooner. Like he sings like Teddy Pendergrass
Cyno.
songs or something.
Now, who do we have here? Hold on, let me think. A flying fairy dressed in white? A youth who does not seem to hail from this land? My goodness. You must be the legendary traveler in Paimon. I've heard all about what you've done for Sumeru.
Wow, looks like we're really famous.
I've told him about you before. You are my friends, after all.
Good to meet you, sir. We're here to help Cyno.
That's right. Let me summarize the situation. A couple of days ago, Professor Cyrus suddenly received a threat letter.
Uh-oh.
A threat letter?
Exactly. Who sends a threat letter to an old man like me, for goodness sake?
This is the letter in question.
Huh?
Cyrus, I have uncovered your secret. If you wish to prevent it from going public, leave 10 million mora
Oh,
at the back
Lord.
door of the cafe. Secondly, don't come looking for me. You'll never find me. But I will always be watching you and all of your secrets.
I like how Paimon's
Finally,
reading it.
if you dare to report this to the Matra, there
Oh,
will
Lord.
be
This reminds me of those
consequences.
spam emails, you know, the ones that try to
Sure
hold you
didn't mince
hostage.
their words.
Saying they have like an
Clearly,
incriminating picture
this
of you.
person must be desperate for Mora.
Oh, Lord.
10 million more. What a joke. I'm just a single retiree with nothing to my name beyond the tomatoes in my garden. Where do people think I'm hiding 10 million more, huh? And my tomatoes?
Such
There
an
were
old
no
man
witnesses.
answer.
So currently the letter is all we've
boy.
got. So Traveler, Paimon, let's put our heads together.
Ready when you are.
Paimon's ready too.
All right.
All right, take a look. Do you see anything suspicious?
Oh, Lord. Okay. Cyrus. Okay, so this is the same thing she just read. Let's see here. So let's see on that symbol. There's like scribbles all over the symbol. It looks like a gate, like a gateway or something into one of the like tombs or pyramids. From Cyno's description, it sounds like the threat letter didn't come in an envelope. It was simply written on a crude piece of paper and left for Cyrus to find. The paper? The ink? Neither one of those is what I was thinking. I was thinking about the symbol. But let's go with the ink. It was kind of a weird color, right? Kind of like brownish.
Yes. Some of
Oh.
the strokes are blurry.
Blurriness, I guess. Yeah, they're blurry. Needs to up
So
the
is there
resolution.
something wrong with the ink?
Possibly. And I bet the paper has something to do with it.
Get that paper.
Most of the paper around here is much smoother than this, and the ink is absorbed quickly so it doesn't run. This paper, meanwhile, it's very coarse-grained, almost as if it's made from some sort of plant matter.
Is it regular paper made of plant matter too? It's made of wood, right? Maybe there's like hemp paper or something? Or
It's certainly not the same paper as we use
Linen
in the
paper?
academia. But the ink is nothing special. Just regular black ink that gets a blue tinge when applied to paper.
So do we think the culprit has a connection with the academia or not? Wait, check this out. Looks like this part got wet at some point.
Uh-oh.
Agreed. The staining suggests it was a colored liquid, not plain water. It also looks like it was wiped off with a damp cloth.
A colored liquid. So, tea? Wine?
A drunkard was
Well,
a...
it's like we're thinking along
Writing it or
similar
something?
lines. Let's go talk to Araf.
Yeah.
There are some things I'll need him to take care of.
All right, let's go to Arav. Take care of business. All right, where is Arav? He's over here.
Arav. Ah, there he is.
Okay. Looks busy. Looks
Mahamatra
pissed.
Cyno. Sir Cyrus. Ah, and the Traveler and Paimon. It's been a while.
I honestly don't remember this guy. Cyno briefs Arav on the case.
As such, I'm inclined to believe that the culprit in this case is a student at the academia. Somebody young and strapped for cash.
Okay.
Oh, one last thing.
Broke student.
I'd start your investigation by taking a look at the cafes in the city.
Ooh, okay. I'm down to go to the cafes.
Of course! You think the culprit spilled their coffee on the ladder, huh?
They do look like coffee stains to me.
Okay.
Also, if I'm not mistaken, the letter is written on a type of scented paper that has aromatics added during the manufacturing process. The kind often provided as writing material for customers in cafes
Are you sure they're
and
not
taverns.
Duke stains?
Of course. Yes, like they sell in the gift shops. I remember now. Zaha Hadid bought some a while back. She said she was going to use it as wrapping paper for a vase.
Zaha Hadid.
Understood. I'll assemble a team to investigate the points of interest immediately.
All right, Arav.
You have my gratitude.
My boy right there. All right. I don't even remember.
One last thing. Send some Matra to guard the
Oh,
entrances
Lord.
and exits of Sumeru City.
Okay.
And change into plain clothes. Don't let them see you coming.
All right.
Will
Sounds
do.
like a plan. Okay. Zaha Hadid. Have we met them before?
Great thinking, Cyno. So, where do we think the culprit's at right now?
I doubt they'd go back to the cafe.
Yeah, they've probably been lying low at home waiting to see how Cyrus reacts.
All right. Keep it on the down low.
You're right, Paimon.
Really? Which part?
The culprit's approach.
Okay.
Whatever happens, they need this Mora. But just because they warned Professor Cyrus not to go to the Matra, doesn't mean they know what he'll do next. So, like you said, they need to wait and see. And crucially, the culprit said they'd be watching the Professor's every move.
Ooh.
Huh?
Stalker.
Wait, are you saying...
What happened? Did he transform or
Found
something?
you.
Oh, Lord. Okay. Jeez.
What are you doing?
Question mark.
You wrote the threat letter!
Oh.
I don't know what you're talking about. What threat letter?
That was quick.
I sensed someone was watching us from the shadows the moment we entered the House of Dana. You managed to stay relatively
Damn.
well hidden for someone reckless enough to threaten Professor
That
Cyrus.
escalated quickly.
There are a lot of people here, but we were looking specifically for Arav. Whoever followed us the whole way was likely to be the culprit.
I was just listening in, that's all. You know something big's going down when Mahamatra Cyno shows up, right? So I got a little curious. What's the big deal?
You smiled when Arav left. I saw it as clear as day.
Damn, he's observant. Look at
You
those
smiling at
eyebrows.
crime now?
There are coffee stains on the letter. You mixed some coffee with water, gently smeared it onto the paper, then wiped it off with a wet cloth. All to create the impression that the letter was written at a cafe. Closing off the exits to the city doesn't affect you, because you already live here. And as long as the Matra were focused on the cafes, you would be free from scrutiny.
All right, guys. This is the end of the quest already. We found the culprit.
The cafe was a red herring all along. You had to be somewhere where you could monitor the professor's movements.
You can't pin this on me. I haven't done anything.
Really? Then why are you shaking like a leaf? The innocent have no reason to fear the Matra. But you, your heart's racing, and your
Damn.
eyelids are twitching. You're a terrible liar.
Like he's at a rave or something. It was like,
I would
pulsing.
never.
Don't try anything or you'll pay the price.
Okay.
Now come with me.
It's like we're arresting this guy. Yeah, come with me. All right, let's see here.
Well, that was over quickly. Cyno already caught the guy.
Yep.
You're telling me. 1 minute I go out for a quick smoke, the next minute I see Arav already on his way back to meet up with Cyno. Looked like
Oh
a
my
young guy,
gosh.
too. Couldn't have been much more than 30. But after what he's done, I'm
Okay.
afraid he's ruined his whole future.
Damn, dude. Okay, that makes me feel
Everyone,
old.
It's all over.
Oh, Lord.
Gosh, that was so fast.
The culprit's name is Uraka, a 16-year-old student in the Rataoist Darshan.
Huh?
Uraka. That means, magpie.
He looked 30-something.
We checked his records. He's 16,
Oh.
a third-year student.
All right.
But he looks so old.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
seriously.
Foolish child. He's too young for the criminal life. What the devil drove him down this path?
We questioned the culprit regarding his motives. He...
Oh, man. Anime age, right?
Oh, just spit it out. Nothing can surprise me at this point.
Like 16, but
Very
he looks
well.
30.
It's our understanding that Araka is a
Oh,
mediocre
Lord.
student who has been underperforming in his classes. He started taking extra tutoring to improve his grades, but developed a gambling habit around the same time and lost a lot of mora.
Okay.
Down on his luck, he went to the
Gambling.
tavern for a drink and overheard some people chatting about Sir Cyrus's comfortable retirement. They mentioned that he's always arguing about his tomato plants with some old woman on the street.
He's been doing gotcha, man. That's what he's been
Some old woman on the street? Goodness gracious. Has that rascal attended a single one of his classes? That old woman is Kasharwar's very own professor, Zaha Hadi. How can he not know who Zaha Hadi is?
Is this going somewhere?
Oh, right, yes. So another thing. We don't just argue about tomato plants. And what are they trying to insinuate by comfortable retirement? A man grows a few vegetables and suddenly he's living a life of luxury?
Maybe it's
Oh
more
my
the fact
gosh.
that you have the time to grow vegetables in the first place.
Right.
Araka mentioned he'd heard a rumor, alleging that Sir Cyrus illegally obtained a large sum of money from the desert before retiring and kept it for himself instead of reporting it to the academia.
Okay.
Araka believes this money to be the reason why Sir Cyrus hasn't kept up with any academic research or other projects since his retirement. And given your advanced age, he thought you'd be an easy target to blackmail.
Damn.
Oh, Araka. I'm at a loss for words. I'm so angry I don't know where to start.
People make up rumors all the time. I am quite confident that Professor Cyrus has never embezzled a mora in his life.
All right.
Arav, you'll have to find some excuse to interrogate Araka again later. I need you to deliver a few firm fistfuls to him on my behalf.
Beat him up or something?
I completely understand how you feel, Sir Cyrus, but I'm
Oh,
afraid
Lord.
that course of action goes against the Matra's principles.
Jeez.
Professor, there's no need to be
Ooh,
childish
damn,
about
okay.
this.
That's blunt.
Oh, come on. I was clearly joking.
Like, beat 'em up.
Okay.
Yeah, where do we
does
go
this
from here?
The academia will determine the appropriate disciplinary action against the student. And as for the individuals spreading rumors about the professor's obsession with tomatoes and some old woman on the street,
Oh,
there
man.
could be a slander case here. The Matra will continue to investigate.
Okay.
Who said I'm obsessed with some old woman on the street?
This
Mind
guy's so
your wording,
sensitive.
or you'll start a whole new rumor.
Oh, my gosh. Like, him having
You seem confused.
an affair with the old woman.
Don't you understand?
Oh, Lord.
Uraka is just a young boy who made a very rash and very stupid decision based on some groundless rumor he heard. Besides, I didn't actually hand over any mora to him. The whole thing sounds a lot worse than it is. All it costs me is a little reputational damage. That's all.
Reputation damage.
Please rest assured, Professor, that the academia will issue a fair and reasonable punishment.
Yes, I have no doubt about that. But as a former educator, I'd still like to have a serious conversation with the boy's parents.
Must have a parent-teacher
Their family
conference.
lives in the city, yes?
Oh, Lord.
Correct.
We looked into the family. Both parents are merchants and they're often away on business. They've never taken much of an active role in their children's lives.
Oh, what a mess. You don't have to seal the evidence away yet, do you? I'd like to have that letter back for the time being, if possible. I need something concrete for when I talk to the family tonight. We have to show them how serious this situation is.
Damn, okay.
The relevant
Serious.
authorities have already reviewed the evidence and are now discussing Araka's punishment. You can hold on to the letter for now. Just make sure to return it within a couple of days.
Just let him hold on to the
Oh.
evidence.
So you'll be able to close the case in 2 days.
Give
That's
or take,
fast.
cases like this are quick to resolve.
Very good. Well, thank you for all your help. Perhaps we can all go for a meal together.
I know Paimon's down. She's
Of
like,
course.
My apologies, Sir
oh,
Cyrus,
Lord.
but I have a prior
Oh,
commitment.
man.
Enjoy the meal, everyone.
Come on, Arav.
Ah, I see. Well, that's a pity. But Cyno, you have to come. You found the culprit at record speed, and I owe you for that. Ah, and isn't Tainari in
Oh,
town
Lord,
at
we're
the
gonna bring
moment?
Tainari too.
Bring him along, too.
Bring
Wait,
everybody.
You mean Tainari's in the city?
He is. Tainari's master, Sir Nephis, called him and Kale to the academia to help out on a project. They should be at Nephis's office at this hour.
Okay.
Though I must say, I'm surprised you're extending an invitation to Tainari. Did you do something to offend Sir Nephis?
Don't be outrageous. Nephis offends me all the time. It's never the other way around.
Oh, man.
Anyway, hurry up and fetch Tainari. I'll head over to the tavern with the Traveler and Paimon. See you there. Go on now. Don't keep us waiting.
Tainari and Cyno are like the comedic duo, you know? They have to be together for their humor to work, I guess. Alright, let's go pick up Nari and Kale. Is Kale coming? I don't remember. He said she was gonna join us. She was just here, right? Oh, there she is. Cool.
Not to brag, but we never had problems like this at Ratawa Hist back when I was still teaching. And if you don't want to take my word for it, you can ask them.
Bragging about his glory
They were
days.
students at the time. They'll tell you what it was like, won't they?
I was out in the forest at least 4 days a week back then, thanks to a colossal workload from Master. It wrought havoc on my poor tail, so I didn't exactly keep up to date with what was going on at the academia. Most of what I know, I heard from Cyno after the fact.
Professor's become a lot more laid back in his retirement. He used to be far stricter, and was especially known for being extremely principled.
Okay.
Wow. It's hard enough to stay true to your principles as a normal person. I can't imagine doing that as a sage.
It's a pity Kale wasn't around at the time. I would have happily taken her
All the
on as
teacher
a
types
student.
love Kale. She's like
And
teacher's
then
pet.
we'd have one more person who has to address Lisa as upper class woman.
Really? Can't you just call her Lisa? She seems to prefer it when people treat her like an older sister.
On this.
Oh, believe me.
Oh,
Back when
Lord.
she was a student, nothing made her happier than the younger students
She
acknowledging her
was a senpai.
seniority.
My tiny senpai. My big senpai, more like.
Whoa, more
Lord.
food? Are you sure about this? We don't want to take advantage.
Yes, you
Don't
do,
worry
Paimon.
about it. Order whatever you like. And if it's not enough, order some more.
Damn, okay, this guy.
After all your help today,
Guy's
treating you to
ballin'
dinner
right
is
here.
the least I can do.
Like,
I thought I heard some familiar
oh
voices.
god, Kava's here too?
And Sir Cyrus is here as well.
Oh lord.
Oh, Kaveh, it's been a while.
They kinda look like each other,
Zahadi
don't
was
they?
talking about you last month.
Ponytails?
How have you been?
I've been all right, thank you. You're looking very well, sir. I'm glad to see it.
Have you eaten yet? Care to join us?
That's awfully kind of you, but I had a late lunch, so I'm not really hungry just yet. I'll have dinner a little bit later tonight.
Just to maintain his figure for
I
Al
just came to
Haytham.
Lombard's to buy some wine, and when I heard some voices I recognized, I thought I'd come and say hello. So what's the occasion, anyway? Some sort of celebration?
Consolation, more like. You wouldn't believe the day I've had.
Oh man. Cyrus vividly recounts the day's events for the benefit of those who weren't there to
Sounds
witness
like
it.
things have really gone downhill since I was there. My whole time as a student, I've never heard of anything remotely like that.
I can't believe how young the guy is. What are his parents going to think?
Young people are always more susceptible to making rash and
That's true.
ill-advised decisions. Their minds are still developing.
That's very true.
Just an unfortunate fact of life.
Anyone in their 30s can
Still,
relate to that.
This boy has some nerve. Just look at what he wrote. Oh, it makes my blood boil.
Wow, yeah. Jeez.
I will always be watching you and all of your secrets. And then he just followed you into the house of Dana?
That baklava looks
This
huge.
were my son.
Like sandwich sized.
Oh, he'd get the scolding of a lifetime. Oh.
Luckily, I'm also an extremely principled person.
Kaveh! Your order's ready, sir!
Coming.
Just barks at it like,
I'll
get
have to
over
get
here,
going.
Kava.
Have a nice evening, everyone. I'll catch you all another time.
Get your food and get out of here.
Bye!
Bye,
Here
Kava.
I am. The coffee beans are in here too.
Yep, it's all there. I'll stop babbling away now. Let's eat before the food gets
All
cold.
right. You were all busy chatting that you almost forgot about the food. Luckily, it's still hot, and you enjoyed a delicious celebratory meal after a crazy day. Okay. Cyrus seems like a nice guy so far. I hope there's not a twist where he's like a villain or something. That would suck.
Oh, too tasty. Paimon's belly is about to explode.
Lord, what belly, dude? Like a bottomless pit in there.
Mine too. I'll have to walk home to burn some of it off.
Thanks for dinner, Sir Cyrus. Master Tighnari and I will bring you some homemade herbal tea next time.
Aw.
It'll do wonders for your sleep.
Holly's so polite.
Well, I look forward to that. In fact, could I trouble you to bring a little extra for the other old folks on my street? I'll be the envy of the neighborhood.
Oh, man.
No problem at all. I'll pack some up and bring it over.
Thank you for treating us.
I'll see you all later. I better head home now and tend to the crops.
Tend to your Mora
Good night,
tomatoes.
Professor. Don't let those tomatoes keep you up too late.
Yeah.
Hey, my tomatoes are serious business. I am not about to be beaten by Zaha Hadid.
Oh,
Anyway,
Lord.
I'll be leaving now. Don't stay up too late now, children.
I bet he's secretly
I bid you
attracted
all a good night.
to Zaha Hadid,
Take
honestly.
care. Have a safe trip home.
I'm shipping them.
All right. Now, we finally have
Uh-oh.
some us time.
All right, Cyno.
What do you mean, us time?
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
Well,
Like the kind you
I
have with
was talking
Tighnari?
with Tighnari and Kale, and since we all have some free time, we thought we could all go camping together.
Camping trip.
Think of it as our way of welcoming you back to Sumeru.
All right, that sounds fun.
Camping? Oh, that sounds fun. Paimon's in.
Yeah, that sounds really fun. Time to show off my tent pitching skill. Oh, Lord. Okay, I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go
That's
there.
my job. Don't take it away from me. Why
this
don't
is
you
bad.
and Paimon help out Master or Cyno?
Uh,
You don't have to play the hero when you're out with us. This is your chance to just, laze around and switch off for a bit.
all right, pitch my tent for
Everyone,
me, Kale.
let's meet tomorrow afternoon at the riverbank to the southeast
Okay.
of Gandharvaville. No need to bring anything. We've already packed
Damn,
everything
okay,
for
that's
the
my
trip.
kind of trip.
Just bring your delightful selves and prepare to have some fun.
You got it. We'll be there.
That's the thing I hate
Great.
about
Then we'll see you tomorrow.
going on trips or traveling is like you have to pack up and do all that preparation. Like, if you have someone to do all that for you, it's not bad at all. All right, we gotta wait till the next day.
Time to set off. Let's head to the southeast of Gandharvaville and meet up with the others.
All right, let's do it. Okay, I haven't been back here in a minute. Let's go. Oh, shoot.
We're here. Wow, you guys are ahead of the game. You set up the tents already.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say we're right about on schedule, actually. We were aiming to have them set up before you arrived.
It's all good, man. It looks ready to
Traveler,
me.
Paimon, let's go fishing together. Whatever we catch,
Ooh,
we can
all
grill for
right.
dinner tonight.
That sounds good.
You got it. Dinner's on us tonight.
Okay, I thought she was gonna say Paimon's stomach is rumbling already. Like when you go fishing. Oh, Lord.
I hope I can contribute too. The other forest watchers gave me some fishing tips a little while ago.
Okay.
I'm really looking forward to giving them a try.
All right, let's see it, Kale. Paimon's stomach is rumbling
I saw some very
already.
appetizing mushrooms in the area, so I gathered a few for us.
All right, mushroom
I'll
boy.
leave them here along with some fresh fruit.
Wow, camping with a forest watcher is the way to go. They think of everything. And even if they don't, they can improvise.
Mm-hmm.
This is true. I don't think I've ever had a single rough day in this
That
forest.
frog is stuck behind.
So, how has everything been going for you?
Well, there's been some high points and low points, but we've had some unforgettable experiences
Yep.
along the way.
I see. Oh, in that case, you should try a valberry. I bought some from the market this morning.
Dude, I have like 1,000 of
A
those in my inventory.
valuable suggestion.
Oh,
Just
Lord.
don't bury your feelings using food.
All I wanted was to recommend something bittersweet.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, I have a sudden craving for fruit tea. I'm gonna go fetch some stuff. Bye!
What's with this music now? They just... I guess it's the
Sure
music
made
for
a run
awkward
for it.
moments. She made a run for it. She trying to avoid the cringe or something?
Unbelievable. She made a run for
Yeah,
it.
she just ditched us, man. She just bounced.
So Kale chose the path of tactical retreat.
Oh, Lord.
Could it be she foresaw what shall soon come to pass?
She couldn't take any more cringe. Oh, Lord. Shine in our eye.
My dear friend,
Oh,
know what I am
Lord.
about to
Oh,
say.
my gosh. It's genius invocation time. Not now. Okay, let's play. Let's see if it will let me play with them. Alright, I'm not great at genius
Excellent.
invocation,
a
honestly.
kindred spirit, a great warrior.
Alright, here we go.
consents when a duel
It's time
is
to
nigh.
duel. Alright.
But
Time to go
it
Yu-Gi-Oh
looks like
right
we'll
here.
get told off if we start playing now. Let's enjoy the nature for
Oh,
a while longer.
Okay. Alright, let's enjoy nature first. Good idea. Birds chirping away, the soothing sound of running water. This is nice. No agenda. Just relax and enjoy myself. Okay? Paimon's relaxed face.
We got a bite!
Alright, let's go catch it.
I'll reel it in.
Okay, hurry up, man. That fish is already gone. He's just taking his sweet time.
Firewood, spices, snacks,
The spice must
and
flow.
drinks. Everything's ready. Once Kale gets back,
Alright.
we can light up the fire and start grilling.
Light it up. Let's light it up. Alright. That's some spice melange. Alright. Okay. Alright, I like the camera work. Yeah, that looks fun. Just campfire. What is Paimon staring at in the tent, though? Okay. Gonna remember his sister. This is so relaxing. It's just so nice to go camping with friends. It's about the friends you made along the way, ain't it?
There are 3 tents. Which one do you two want to take?
How about the one on the left?
How about we go to the area ahead of us next time? Alright, whatever Paimon says.
Well, Paimon just thinks the ambiance here is a little better.
We're like almost in the same place.
True. But it's also the closest to the water. If there are any sleepwalking fungi around tonight,
Oh, Lord.
they might stumble into your tent.
What about Aranara?
Well, that's no good. Take my weapon. You can use it to
Dude, I
bar
wish
the
I could get his
entrance.
signature for free.
Anyone would think you were sealing the gates to King Deshret's mausoleum.
Excellent. Then this tent will be an impenetrable fortress.
Alright.
I'm back! How's your appetites? Ready for the barbecue?
Ooh, barbecue.
Always.
Alright. Ollie. Just in time. Barbecue time.
Oh, it smells so good. Paimon's drooling.
Well, she's like drooling.
Someone sure is desperate to eat.
Drooling.
I think it's time to add the seasoning. How do you like your skewers? Well done. Medium? Rare?
What about medium rare?
Wait, what? Isn't that just for steaks?
No, it's not Paimon.
Hey, if it works for steak, maybe it works for other things too.
Yeah.
Medium well for me.
Okay.
Okay, these are about ready now then. It'll be a few more minutes for anyone who wants theirs well done.
Well, I'm gonna dig in. That sounds delicious, actually. I can go for some skewers. Everyone wolfs down the delicious food. Especially Paimon.
Oh, that was so delicious. If Paimon's stomach had space, she'd eat 3 more skewers.
Oh, my
I
lord.
ate a lot too. Here comes the food
Yep.
coma.
Can relate.
If you're tired, then go rest.
You must be getting sleepy too, Paimon. Why don't you guys head to your tents? Cyno and I will clean up.
Damn, these guys are
Tonight I show you mercy.
super nice.
Our sacred duel will take place another day.
Oh, my lord.
Good night.
Alright, good night.
Oh, Paimon's struggling to keep her eyes open.
Okay. Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
don't forget this. The staff of the Scarlet Sands.
dude, yeah, give me that, man. I wish he would give me that for free for doing this story quest. That would be awesome.
Wait, you were actually being serious about that?
But we know Genshin
It's a
could never.
very powerful weapon. Try it.
Alright.
Paimon can't even lift that thing.
Fair enough. You sure you don't want it?
Just lift, Paimon.
Yeah, Paimon's sure. We'll be fine.
Just
and even if we
lift.
do get an uninvited guest in the night, Paimon will be here to take care of the traveler.
Nice. Guard me, Paimon. Oh, shoot, dull blade. Let's not forget I have my own trusty sword, a divine artifact, slayer of countless vile monsters. Oh, Lord.
That reminds me of a parting king of invocations. I'll tell you about it tomorrow.
All right.
But right now,
Yeah,
it's time
let's
to
get some
rest.
shut-eye.
Sleep well and sweet dreams.
Damn, okay. Cyno, man. Don't sneak into my tent, dude. It's kind of being a little bit sus, right? Oh, I guess if you're Lumine, or, no hate. Never mind, no hate. Either way is, either way is fine. This camping trip really relaxed me. I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight. Especially if Cyno comes in here. Alright. In the peace and tranquility of the forest, nature's warm embrace lulls you into a restful sleep. What about Cyno's warm embrace? Jesus. Alright.
I think they should all be here.
Damn, Kabe's stalking us now?
Traveler?
Oh god, I
Paimon?
knew it.
Are you in there?
Of course he was gonna
Could
bring
you
his
come
boyfriend.
outside for a sec?
I'll hate them.
Look at this.
Oh lord. Look at what?
What's this sword doing here? Is it supposed to keep out intruders?
Yeah, why is there a dull blade there? Oh yeah, because we took it out and we're showing it off. But I thought it was gonna be Cyno's weapon that was gonna bar the way to our tent.
Evidently.
Huh? Who is it? Oh, what time do you call this?
I guess dull blade is Traveler's signature weapon. Those voices, I recognize them. Yep, it's our favorite couple.
Paimon's gonna take out the sword. Yeah!
Oh lord, our favorite BL couple. I'm going back to sleep. I wish Paimon could fight, dude, and like wield weapons.
Hey, Kabe! What are you
be
doing
dope.
here? It's the middle of the night!
I'm looking for somewhere to hunker down, Paimon. Looking for Lover's Lane. Alright, huh. Why'd they come all the way out here? Maybe they just need some privacy, man.
Sorry to
Jeez.
wake you up at this hour of the night, but we've got a situation on our hands.
Alright, look at Alhaitham's abs. They're
Let's get dressed and talk about it outside.
popping out of his shirt, dude. Damn, that fool's been doing his crunches and stuff. Jeez, he's been using his ab roller. Jesus. Alright.
Something has come up.
Uh-oh.
And since it pertains to Cyrus and Cyno, I deemed it essential to inform you all.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, back up. Let's start from the beginning.
Yeah, tell me what happened. Oh.
Where'd the wine cups go? I could have sworn I left them here after I
Oh
washed
god,
them.
they're gonna start arguing again, aren't they?
Ah, there they are.
Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna call him a
I'll have a
dummy or
cup too.
something. Ooh, alright. Romantic evening. Get the
Can
wine
you
out.
see if the cookies are still on the table?
Cookies and wine. Damn, these guys are... Oh, Lord. Like, I got
They
your
are.
cookie for you.
And so are the fruits.
You guys are the fruits, man. Alright.
Oh,
Oh,
this is
Lord.
so bland. I should have gotten a few bottles of what Cyno's group was drinking last night.
Bottles.
Do tell. What were they drinking?
We're drinking Patron.
Oh, right, I forgot to mention.
We're drinking Dom
So,
Perignon.
I ran into Cyrus yesterday evening when I went to the tavern to pick up some things. He was hosting a dinner for Cyno, Tainari, Kale, and
drinking
the Traveler and Paimon.
Thunderbird. Alright.
Anyway, they got a bottle of Lombard's new vintage for the table. At least I
Lombard's.
think that's what it was. It looked pretty good.
Huh?
Sounds like they're all tangled up in this.
You know what it's about, right? 16-year-old kid tried to extort Cyrus. He was asking for 10 million mora.
Damn.
I heard some people talking about it on the streets, yes. Didn't take them long to catch the culprit. The sages are probably dealing with the case by now.
I wonder what Sir Nephis and the others will make of it. Oh, Cyrus showed me the extortion letter, too. It was crudely written, but the paper had this beautiful
okay.
pattern on it that I've never seen
Alhaitham's
before.
probably seen the pattern
Really
before.
caught my eye.
Let's see.
Give me a sec. I'll sketch it out for you.
Nice. Damn, Kabe just sketching from memory. True artist right there. True architect. True draftsman. Alright. Damn, he's taking his time getting out his like pens and stuff and his paper. Alhaitham's just like,
Okay, done.
all right, let's see.
Take a look.
Eh? He probably is gonna recognize the symbol,
See what
bet.
I mean? I don't think I've ever seen writing paper like this around before.
God knows where the culprit got it from.
Interesting. These are all motifs associated with the tribes of the desert.
Okay, the Fremen? No, I'm just kidding.
What? Really?
Take this for
The
instance.
Aramites, maybe.
Looks like an outline of a spire, similar to the kind found on some ancient palaces. And the crisscrossing and mirroring here.
Yeah.
I recognize that too. It
That's what I was
bears a
saying.
striking resemblance to an ancient emblem, one that hasn't been used
It looked
in
like
a
a
very
design
long time.
on the ruins in the desert.
Whose emblem is it?
King
It's the
Deshret.
emblem
No.
of the Temple of Silence.
Temple of Silence, okay. Interesting. Temple of Elemental Evil. Alright.
After discussing it with each other, we both agreed that something didn't feel right. So we went looking for you. This was a long way to come from the city. Alhaitham figured you were probably with Tainari, so Gandharvaville was our first stop. But the Forest Watchers told us that you'd gone camping. Then, just as we were heading off to the campsite, we ran into Cyno. He said he was on a supply run. We exchanged a few words, and then he ran off.
Hold on. So what's the deal with that emblem you were talking about?
Fire
the
emblem.
Temple of Silence, you said? What is that? Should we be worried?
Let's go explore
Is
it.
everything okay? Give me a second. Let me get Kale.
Maybe there's Frimogems in there, you know? Bet you there's a bunch of treasure chests in there. Dendroculi. Adventure
So you've
experience
never
books.
heard of the Temple of Silence?
Nope.
Well, to put it simply, it's an organization that has existed in Sumeru for over 1,000 years. These days, you can find a Temple of Silence office in the academia. Theoretically, it's responsible for the custody and disposal of information and documents not fit for public dissemination. At least,
Okay, so like a
that's what they tell the
censorship bureau
outside
or
world.
something?
In truth,
Interesting.
it's essentially a vestigial institution
Oh,
nowadays.
okay.
There's an office with their name on it, but it's functionally obsolete.
Okay.
Historically speaking, the original Temple of Silence is said to have been established by Hermanubis, one of the
Hermanubis.
7 pillars of King Deshret and the greatest of all sages. Most of the organization's members hailed from the desert.
Okay.
By contrast, none of the Academia Temple's current members are from the desert region, nor do they use any symbols connected with the desert folk.
So the Temple of Silence at the Academia is just a fake?
Wow.
Wow.
It's
Conspiracy.
possible. The real question is, why? My guess is they're covering something up.
So, how do you know all this? Sounds like some pretty top secret stuff.
Yeah, jeez.
Did you forget? He did a stint as acting Grand Sage, and kept the pay raise even after he resigned.
Salty about the pay raise.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I did
man.
totally forget about that. So you took the chance to read all the top secret documents while you were acting Grand Sage, huh?
Oh,
If you're
man.
asking me whether I familiarized myself with the documentation in my office, I would respond that that's a perfectly normal part of any job.
So much about this doesn't make sense. Why did the emblem of the Temple of Silence appear on a threat letter from an academia student to Cyrus? The student's only 16 and doesn't have any family ties to the desert. So where could he have seen that emblem or gotten the paper?
Where'd you get that
You
paper?
said you ran into Cyno, yes?
Paper.
Did you tell him what you've just told us?
Yep. He ran off as soon as he heard what we said.
Didn't even
Given
wait
that
for us.
Cyrus is involved, he's probably halfway through solving the case by now. Still, we should try to catch up with him. At this hour of the night, Cyno will probably go looking for Cyrus at his current residence.
If the Academia's Temple of Silence really does exist just to cover up the truth, the sudden appearance of this emblem can't be good. It's sure to stir up trouble. We should pay a visit to the Academia.
All right.
Yes. As the Sage of Amorta, my master ought to know the truth about their office. You can ask him to tell you what he knows. The more information we have, the better prepared we'll be for whatever happens there.
If this situation is connected to the real Temple of Silence, the emblem has to be part of a bigger conspiracy.
Kale,
Damn.
could I trouble you to send a message to the Core of 30? Tell them to keep an eye out for Cyno and Cyrus. Traveler, Paimon, you two come with me. We'll go after Cyno.
Yep.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
All right. Let's go find Cyno.
Cyrus has been living in the city lately. He rented a place near the field so he can keep an eye on his tomato plants.
Then let's go look for him there.
Okay, so let's go to Cyrus's house. Go to Cyrus's crib. Let's go. They're just Cyrus doing an MTV Cribs. He's like, welcome to my crib.
Here we are. This is the place.
We might be too late. Looks like nobody's home.
Oh, Lord.
Cyno moves fast. If he was here, he's probably long gone by now.
I know that voice. Is that Tighnari I hear?
Uh-oh. Tighnari's in trouble. Uh-oh.
Professor Zaha Hadid!
Alright, let's see this. Let's see this lady. Oh.
Wow.
She's like Madam
So
Pink,
it really
almost.
is you. My goodness. Whatever is going on tonight?
We're looking for Cyno. So, he's already been here.
Yes, not long ago, in fact. He knocked on my door and asked if I'd seen Cyrus today at all.
She looks like Madam Pink with a different hairstyle. It's like Madam Pink's sister right there.
I told him the old fool left early this morning, and I hadn't heard him come back. So we went to his place, and would you believe it? He's gone. Goodness knows where to. It must have alarmed Cyno, because he took off in an awful hurry after that. He never did explain what this was all about. How serious is it?
Well,
Very serious.
If Cyrus isn't at home... Oh, it sure doesn't sound good.
Professor, did you hear that a student recently tried to extort Cyrus?
Why, yes. When I left the house that day, I noticed he was watering his flowers in the field in complete silence. He had a piece of paper clutched in his hand, and he looked lost in thought. I could tell something was troubling him, but he wouldn't tell me what it was. If Cyno hadn't happened to visit him that day, he'd probably still be holding on to that thing. After seeing the letter, Cyno told him to contact the Corps of 30, but Cyrus was very reluctant. He claimed it would only damage his reputation. Eventually, he relented, after much persuasion from Cyno.
Huh? Cyrus didn't want to report it? Well, that's strange. When we saw him, he seemed pretty okay with the idea of the kid getting his just desserts.
As a former sage, it's possible Cyrus still has enemies at the academia. That's why Cyno was so insistent that he report the matter to the authorities. I was there while they were going back and forth over it.
So Cyrus initially hoped to stop this from going public. But why?
He's keeping a secret or something. He only reported it because Cyno forced him to, which means Cyrus must know something about the Temple of Silence. Yeah.
Oh, dear. What on earth has that old fool gotten himself wrapped up in?
Oh, Lord. She cares about
I hope
him.
he's not in danger. Oh, I almost forgot. Cyno left me this letter to pass on to you. He wrote it when he came by earlier.
Okay.
He realized you might come looking for him.
Thank you.
All right.
What does it say? Let Paimon take a look.
Can you read it for us, Paimon? Oh, my friends, this is a rather complicated state of affair. Unfortunately, I cannot disclose more than that. I ask you to understand and accept that I had to act alone at this stage. Don't come after me.
My friend,
She's gonna read
this
it.
is a rather complicated state of affair. Unfortunately, I cannot disclose more than that. I ask you to understand and accept that I had to act alone at this stage. Don't come after me.
Yep, that sounds like Cyno. Thank you, Professor. Please do not worry. We will do all we can to protect both Cyno and Cyrus. Traveler, Paimon, let's head to the academia and regroup.
All right, let's regroup. Yeah, I had a feeling Cyrus was hiding something because I was acting a little bit sus. You know, it's like he's supposedly the victim of this crime, and then he was acting like way too chill about it. You know, cool, and then then he was like saying he wanted the kid to get beat up for it. Like, just kept changing kind of like his stance on it. You know. All right, here we go. There's Alhaitham and Kaveh, our favorite couple.
You're here? I thought you were going after... I guess you lost their trail.
We went to Cyrus's house. No one was there. Cyno got there before us, but he was long gone by the time we arrived.
He didn't say where he was going?
No, he left
Nope.
us a letter and told us not to go after him.
Yep. Tighnari shares what you learned from Zaha Hadid.
Can't say I'm surprised.
Typical Cyno.
Yep.
Anyway, some updates on progress on our end. I drew the emblem from memory again, but in more detail this
Damn,
time.
he improved it? Ooh, look at that. He put like colors and highlights. He sharpened the edges and stuff. All right, let's see here. Yeah, that definitely looks like the geographic patterns like in the ruins and stuff.
I checked some ancient texts for a similar design. The one I found was a little blurry.
Kaveh
But the
upscaled it.
similarities in the general form and certain details were clear enough to confirm a match.
Yeah, and we're lucky we found anything at all. It turns out the emblem was all but lost to history. We scoured the entire Academia collection, and that book was the only one with a record of the motif.
Meanwhile, Arav managed to get Uraka to disclose his source. The one who told him about Cyrus's embezzled funds was a young man from the desert. According to Uraka, he had a striking presence
Okay, is that
and was well educated.
Sethos?
Apparently, the two met in the tavern over a game of cards. The guy claimed to be in the city for business as part of a merchant caravan. Uraka was intrigued when he heard what his new acquaintance had to say and brought up the idea of extorting Cyrus for Mora. The guy encouraged him to go ahead with it, then handed him some pen and paper to write the letter.
I see.
Messed up.
So it could be that this person planted the paper intentionally.
So, how do we find this guy? Did Uraka say where he is?
He doesn't know. He claims not to have seen him since that day in the tavern. The man gave him some tips on how to carry out the extortion, but from then on, Uraka was acting alone.
Okay.
Nephis and Arav have gone to meet the Core of 30 and review the city's entry and exit records. Also, Nephis admitted that the Temple of Silence in the Academia is just a facade. The true Temple of Silence once came to the rainforest to establish a collaboration with the Academia, but as time went by, the sages gradually became corrupt and foolish.
Typical sages, man.
The Temple of Silence felt that they could no longer trust the Academia and ended the partnership. They retreated back to the desert about 400 years ago.
Interesting.
Ever since its inception, the Temple of Silence has been the guardians of King Deshret's civilization and belief system. They traveled throughout Sumeru, sequestering and guarding any wisdom that posed a threat to the people's livelihoods. At its roots, it was a legitimate and reputable organization whose purpose was to guide people towards the right path.
The Academia of the day knew that the split would damage their reputation if it became a matter of public knowledge. And so, they set up a dummy organization of their own to conceal
Covering
the
up their
truth.
corruption, man. Terrible.
Not only that, but they managed to keep up the charade for hundreds of
Damn,
years.
just like Farina.
So how did Cyrus become acquainted with the true Temple of Silence if they left centuries ago?
I'll bet that's the question that bothered Cyno. Probably why he went after him in such a rush.
Whoever is behind this, getting Uraka to extort Cyrus was only the first step of the plan. Their true goal in doing so was for Cyrus to see the emblem on the letter.
He must have recognized it right away. That'll be why he didn't want to involve the authorities. He probably hoped to take care of the whole thing by himself. Unfortunately for him, Cyno had other plans.
Since the desert is where the Temple of Silence originated, that is in all likelihood where Cyrus went.
I have to go after him.
Oh, right.
Really? Are you sure that's a good idea with how you respond to the heat?
Oh my gosh.
Why don't we send
He
someone
would do the
else?
same thing for Al Haytham,
I should
man.
be fine, as long as I bring plenty of water.
Right.
Besides, I just can't shake this ominous feeling that if we don't catch up to them soon...
Everyone, I have news from the Core of 30.
Ooh.
Master!
Oh, so that's Nafis, Tainari's master? Oh, we're finally getting to meet him in person.
Wait, it's like, hey, Nafis. Hello.
It's a pleasure to meet you, traveler in Paimon.
Glasses, dude.
Several independent eyewitnesses have reported seeing Cyrus and Mahamatra Cyno leaving the city at different times. Both were heading in the direction of Caravan Rebat.
He looks like a typical like manga or anime nerd, you know, like a nerd
I was
caricature.
going to suggest that you join forces with the
Oh
Core
my
of 30
gosh.
in this case. However, as I'm sure you've already heard from Al Haytham and Kaveh, the Temple of Silence is involved. The Academia has made a number of decisions throughout history that I am ashamed to talk about. It may well be that no better choice was available to them, but those actions are nonetheless a stain on our legacy.
Or he reminds me a little bit of Uryu from Bleach, actually.
I won't attempt to make you understand the Academia's perspective. Now is the time for action.
All right.
I understand where you're coming from, Master. But I'm afraid the situation might be more complicated than we thought. I think we need to keep a low profile, or risk making things worse.
Good point. If Cyrus is involved with the other side, or worse, if he's fallen into their hands, and... Everyone, we have to get Cyrus and Cyno back safely. We cannot afford to lose them.
All right, will do.
Need our help? Whatever you need, we got you covered.
Really? Wonderful. You have my most sincere gratitude. Arav and I will continue to follow up on the lead from Uraka. Kaveh, Scribe Alhaitham, I'd like to ask you to cover the duties of the House of Dana.
All right, substitute teachers. Or substitute administrators.
Inari, you're planning to go into the desert, correct?
I am. Kaveh, I'll be okay. You stay behind to help Master and Alhaitham.
Well, if you're sure, okay. But be careful.
We got this.
Thank you all. Arav, let's go.
Damn, he has a commanding voice. That's awesome.
You'd better get moving. Don't forget to ask for help when you need it.
We will, unlike you,
Will
Alhaitham.
do. Let's go, Tighnari. Hopefully we can catch up with Cyno before it's too late.
Yep.
Knowing him, he's probably covered a fair distance already, but we still have a shot. Let's take it.
All right. I'm excited for this. I'm getting hyped because I'm like, we're going to explore a new area or something. Okay, let's see if we can track him down. Oh, I like that music.
Okay, we made it to Caravan Ribat. Where should we go next? Maybe we should ask the nearby guards if they've seen anything.
Hold on. Look over there.
Where? Oh, Dia and Candace.
You sure you want to brave the desert alone? I mean, it's your choice.
All right, I'm liking this more and more already.
Still.
It's not my first time. I'll be fine.
Cyno. If you're really going to go through with this, then at least take our advice. When you're packing for your trip, budget for 5 days more than you plan to spend out there.
Makes sense. Okay, I'll go get ready.
Can we bring them with us, please? Jeez, man.
Thought we might find you here. You're trying to retrace Cyrus's steps, aren't you?
Didn't I tell you not to come after me? I thought I had a good lead on you.
Well, sorry, but we never agreed to that. Why would you go off on your own like this?
Nothing personal. It's just a complex situation. And I'd rather not involve anyone else if I can help it.
Takes a special kind of person to get Cyno chasing them all the way out to Caravan Ribat.
And who is this special person?
But why so coy today, huh? You only gave us his age and description. Why can't you reveal his name? Is he Sumeru's most wanted or something?
America's most wanted. All right.
Oh, also, hey guys, it's been a while.
He's ignored us.
Dia and Candace! So nice to see you. Actually, seeing all of our friends is the whole reason we're here.
That's the reason? That's not the
You're
reason.
looking well. Glad to see it.
Thanks. Good to see you too.
Candace and I came to Caravan Ribat on business. We ran into Cyno as he was asking about some elderly gentleman's whereabouts.
God, I love these two together. Like the chocolate
Some
factory
people
right
say
here.
they saw him. Guess he stood out as an older guy heading into the desert alone with just a sumpter beast in tow and very few supplies.
All right.
That's gotta be one heck of a story there.
Heck of a story.
Cyno, it's okay if you can't tell us anything about the case, but let us know how we can support you. We're here to help however you need. The more people we have working on this, the quicker we'll be able to find the person you seek.
Dude, let's bring them, Cyno.
No, it's not that simple.
Man, come on.
If I'm right, he'll be doing everything he can to avoid us.
It is that simple,
We spoke
man.
with Zaha Hadid. From what she said, it's pretty clear that he wants to try and solve this on his own. It won't be easy trying to find him in the desert when he's deliberately trying to cover his tracks.
Okay, they have a point.
Sounds like this is far more complex than we imagined.
Still, if he started from Caravan Rebot, the chances are that his route took him past Aru village. You may as well ask if anyone there has seen him.
Okay.
My thanks to you both. Once this is resolved, I will find a way to repay you.
All right.
Come on. No need to get all serious.
Yeah.
Just buy a round of drinks next time
All
we're
right,
in the
that sounds
city
like
or
a
something.
plan right there.
That's a deal.
All right. So, you all set?
We're all
Yes,
set.
we'll handle it from here. Thank you again for your help. I don't take it for granted.
All right. Then we'll leave you to it. Just remember, if you change your mind and
All
need some
right.
reinforcements, we'll be here.
And don't think you'd be imposing. You can depend on us.
Don't worry, we'll keep him out of trouble.
Damn, I wish we could bring them with us, man.
Cyno should count himself lucky that the Traveler and Tainari got here when they did. What was he thinking, trying to play the lone hero?
The desert tests the character of all who enter it, and only those with wisdom and courage shall prevail. But take heart. With his companions by his side,
We
no
got him.
harm will come to Cyno.
We got Cyno's back.
Hold on. There's a few things I'd like to clear up.
Okay.
Go on.
So, after you left the campsite, we had a longer talk.
Clearly, we've only scratched the surface of the Temple of Silence question. It doesn't surprise me at all that the one in the academia is a fake.
Yep.
Do you have any connection with the Temple of Silence?
I do. I trust you're all aware of the spirit that gives me my power. Hermanubis, the original founder of the Temple of Silence. Due to my unique constitution, I was put through a number of trials in the desert when I was younger. Later, I met the professor.
Okay, so...
And he brought me to Sumeru City.
It's like a witcher or something? You had to go through some trials to mutate him?
But my memory of that time is hazy. I can't recall much. It's a good thing that Kaveh noticed the emblem on the letter. Without that, I don't know if we would have connected the dots and realized there was more to this case than mere extortion.
Actually, that makes sense, because Cyno has white hair, right?
I did not recognize that symbol at all. Whether that's because I've never seen it, or because my memory fails me, it's hard to say.
Yeah, you're right. Thank goodness for Kaveh, and for Alhaitham's diligence during his time as acting Grand Sage.
But Cyrus must have recognized it right away, right? Otherwise, he wouldn't have had any qualms about you reporting it. Oh, maybe his connection to the Temple of Silence goes even deeper than yours.
Maybe he's like a remnant
I
or
suspect so too. Professor has never once mentioned the Temple of Silence in conversation. And whenever the conversation turns to Hermanubis and the concept of spirit indwelling, he avoids going into
Yeah, he's probably
depth.
secretly a member of the Temple of Silence or something.
Things, you do realize, don't you, now that we've caught up with you, you're stuck with us for the rest of the way?
I am aware. And I have accepted it.
Nice.
Or rather, I don't see how I could manage to ditch you en route, so I might as well accept that you're coming with me.
Just accept
That's right. Fact is, we're coming with you whether you like it or not. So the best
Oh,
option
man.
now is to try to look out for each other.
You can't get rid of us.
Fair enough. Then at least let me buy you a drink once we're back in the city.
Buy you a drink.
Works for me.
All right, nice.
All right, off we go. Let's start by seeing what the guards here can tell us.
Okay, let's talk to the guards. Guards.
Hello.
Mahamatra Cyno?
I'm looking for someone, so I'd like to confirm any recent foot traffic in and out of Aru village.
Cyno describes Cyrus's appearance and provisions.
A man matching that description passed by Aru village not too long ago. He stopped by to load up on food and water and feed his sumpter beast, then he was on his way.
Where was he going?
Let me think. He took a seat by the entrance of the village for a while and had a brief chat with the person who came to deliver the water. He said he was headed Somewhere near an oasis.
Okay.
But he didn't mention which one. Do you have a map? I can mark out the direction he was heading and the best routes to any nearby oases.
That would be great.
I have one. Mark away.
All right.
Great.
Oh, he has green eyes. Okay, which oasis is it? There's a lot of them out there.
There you go.
Okay.
Thank you so much. You were a great help.
Nice.
You've got a really good memory.
Ah, you're quite welcome. Just doing my job.
Mm-hmm.
Best of luck. I hope you find him soon.
Thank you. Oh, right. I need my sunglasses out here in the desert.
Hold on. I see some people over there.
Hmm. Oh, I thought it was gonna be someone we know, like Jet or something. Oh, that looks like
Do you
Sethos.
think it's safe to ask them what they know?
Should be. I'll go.
No. I'll do it.
Like, I got this. I got this.
Huh? Why can't Cyno go talk to them? What difference does it make?
Given my background,
Oh,
appearance,
right.
and the way I dress, I might not be the most welcome visitor here.
Hmm.
Just in case, it's probably better to let a more neutral party handle things.
Uh-oh. Ooh, he's mean mugging already. Oh, damn, these guys
hello
don't
there.
look happy at all.
I hope I'm not interrupting. My friend and I are looking for an elderly man who's gone missing around these parts. Any chance I could ask you a couple of questions?
Here we go, character
a missing
reveal.
person, huh? Sure. What do you want to know?
I'm just wondering if you've seen him. Let me give you the details.
They're not even showing us his face yet. They're like trying to, you know, build up the anticipation.
So, a silver-haired guy in a long robe, culture type with thoughtful eyes, and he's traveling alone.
He'd stand out like a sore thumb around here.
Yeah, sounds like the kind of guy we'd remember if we saw him.
He's looking behind me.
Oh, Lord. Oh, look at those eyes, man. Oh, it's like eye contact.
That guy's looking our way.
Oh, man.
Your friend over there stands out a lot, too.
Oh, Lord, he's interested, I guess. He's like, he's my type, that guy over there. Dinar's like, hey, he's mine.
Hey, aren't you Cyno,
Oh, Lord.
the General Mahamatra?
Yes, that's me.
You don't seem surprised that I recognized you.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Oh, you're the one looking for the old man who's gone missing, aren't you?
I have a bad feeling about this guy.
Someone's on edge. You don't trust me much, do you? No need to hide it. I understand why you're wary of us. Still, you came to us asking for help. Do you want it or not?
I thought you were a group of merchants. Seems I was mistaken.
Your henchmen don't look like much. But something tells me they put up a better fight than most mercenaries.
What tells him that?
Hey, hear that, guys? You're my henchman now.
Oh,
Suits
Lord.
me, as long as I get paid for it.
Just cut to the chase already. I'm running out of patience.
all right. Come with me. All of you.
Where are you taking us?
Don't you want to find your friend? A silver-haired, long-robe, culture type with thoughtful eyes?
Oh, Lord, he knows
Sounds
him.
like there's a whole other side to Cyrus I didn't know
Oh,
about.
man, I bet these guys are part of the Temple of
So you know
Silence,
where
too.
he is.
Just follow me. I'll take you to him.
They're like the remnants, you know? All right. Oh, running. Okay, let's run after him. All right, Mr. Question Mark, where are you taking us? Mystery Man.
And here.
Where?
What? Where are you looking? There's nothing here.
Elevator's gonna pop up or
Please
something.
Step back.
Oh, Lord. Here we go. Open sesame.
Whoa, something's coming out of the ground.
Wow.
What is this enormous building doing here?
Damn.
And how was it so well hidden? King Deshret's technology?
Deshret Tech.
Wait, so hold on. Who are you guys really?
Is this the Temple
Yep.
of Silence?
Yep.
So you're a member?
All good questions. There'll be plenty of time to address
Oh
them
man.
later.
Guy's trying to be mysterious. Rey Mysterio. Alright, let's see here. Let's enter. Okay. It didn't warn me about like combat or anything in here, so